All right, Monroe, Georgia, thank you for that welcome. I just have one question for you. Are you ready for your main event of the evening? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest has been sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, officer in attendance, promoter, Mr. David Manders. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. It is for the Southern Fried Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, he is a 19-year pro who in 2020 was the Georgia Wrestling History Technician of the Year. Tonight, he is your challenger at 215 pounds from Kennesaw, Georgia. This is Do or Die Chip Day! And in the corner to my right, he is a 5-year pro who in 2019 was Georgia Wrestling History's Most Improved Wrestler of the Year. Tonight, he is your reigning and defending Southern Fried Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He is your savior, David Ali! Your referee this contest, Mr. David Weekley.
Fans working over an Ali chant here as this matchup. Do or die, Chip Day stands 18 feet away from David Ali, the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. I'm not going to say his biggest opponent, perhaps his toughest opponent so far at Southern Fried in the veteran Chip Day. Chip Day, I tell you what, man. Like John the Body Johnson said to introduce him there, I think he said 17-year veteran. The squared circle. Here's the fans here chanting Ali. He and Chip Day. Ali asking for a handshake here to start out the matchup, a little show of respect for these two men. David Ali certainly has that from the fans here in Monroe. They've watched him fight and claw his way to have that red piece of leather around his waist here at Southern Fried. The Chip Day playing the mind games here for the moment to take the younger, more inexperienced David Ali on a little bit of a mind trip here right now.
Chip Day, a 19-year veteran of the sport of professional wrestling, was trained by some of the best in Georgia. Jimmy Ray, Sal Renaro, Murder One, and Corey Chavis all had a handling in the training of Do or Die Chip Day.
Sal Renaro? Okay, all right, fair enough. Sal Renaro, very nice. Well, I tell you what, since I saw the video where Chip accepted the challenge, said he was coming to Southern Fried. I know he's close to Southern Fried Hall of Famer Terry the Rocker Lawler. He knows about Southern Fried. He knows about its history. I'm sure he keeps an eye on all the indies here in the state of Georgia in the United States, knows what's going on. For him to choose to go to David Ali here and take this, I mean, it was almost instantaneous after our show. The video came in where he accepted that challenge.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, Do or Die Chip Day, I've seen him from the very onset of his career to now, and I mean, every year he just keeps getting better. He just gets in there, he knows what to do, and he is amongst the best. He's beat some of the best in the world. We've heard him say that himself.
He's a guy like Corey Hollis. It's a dude in Georgia that could go with anybody in the country, anybody in the world. That's a secret that only a lot of us know. And it's just something it's a shame that this kid isn't on TV on Wednesday night. It's a shame he's not on Friday night. It's a shame he's not on Monday night or Friday night or Saturday night or whenever on your television where you have to click it and watch it instead of go to YouTube and watch the show. He should be on a program with a national visibility, you know what I'm saying? And David Ali's on his way to that point there. David Ali, I see that in his future for him. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet for Chip Day, but this is a guy here that Georgians, if you know the wrestling scene here in the state of Georgia, this dude right here is a walking legend, literally.
And I totally agree with all of that. And, the thing is, though, David Ali is rapidly getting to that and doing it very quick. Only 5 years in the sport, trained at WWA 4. This is a guy who has all the tools. He has all the gifts. He has all the ability, and he showed that when he won the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. He's won titles all over the state, all over the Southeast. He's a former street fighter, but he has parlayed that into the successful wrestling career, and he's in here right now. And this is the way that you test your mettle. This is the way that you test how good you are, by going in there against the best.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Look at that. You get differences there. The takedown the ankle lock that Chip Day has locked in right now, those little things. Even though Chip Day had his arms around David Ali's waist, he still had that ankle twisted to the point where that's hurting Ali too, on top of everything else.
I'll never forget the night that I met David Ali. I went up, I introduced myself. He introduced himself to me, and he looked at me and he said, "Pretty soon you'll know exactly who I am." That was about 3 years ago, and right now I don't think there's a person in the state of Georgia that does not know who the savior David Ali is.
Oh, no doubt right there, JJ, no doubt. Test of strength coming here. Locked in, Ali and Chip locked in on the left hand for Ali, right hand for Chip Day. All four fans, 4 fingers set interlocked there, and Chip gets out of it there. Little Jimmy Rave there, like you said.
This is a young man. Like I said, I had the privilege of watching his career at the very beginning. I saw him when he was just a young kid breaking into the sport. He has bulked up. He has added muscle mass. But not only that, he hasn't let it affect his abilities in the ring and his quickness. That's what you get from do or die Chip Day.
He's a striker. He's a mat wrestler. He's a submission guy. He does it all. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can do anything that you need him to do in the ring. He can wrestle those bigger guys, much like Ali can. He can wrestle those technical high flyers. He can wrestle luchador style if you got to have him do it. He can wrestle European style if you got to have him do it. He can get in there and have a great match and has a chance to win every time he slides through the ropes. Same thing with David Ali. We talk about Chip Day like he's an old man, and he's not. He's been in this business since he was a young man, but he's still a young man. He still has the ability to go. Look at that.
You can see
on
David
his rear
Ali
end.
Very guarded in this one.
Yeah, even with Chip Day on his rear end, David Ali's not on the attack. He knows Chip Day's on his butt for a reason. That's because he's going to get caught in something.
You know, and no pun intended with this one, but David Ali is still wrestling with this major chip on his shoulder. This is a man who you would think, as much as he's accomplished over the past 18 months, that maybe he could relax a little bit. Maybe he can go into and enjoy his success, but he doesn't. He still feels he's got a lot to prove.
Absolutely. Even beating Judas the way that he did with those 3 kill shots, beating Judas and getting him out was one thing, but he still feels like he's got to prove that. And, you know, getting in the ring with a guy like Chip Day is going to go a long way to do that as well. The awards and the accolades that Chip Day carries to the ring with him every time. Beautiful arm drag there from Day and a headlock takedown. Look at Ali. There you go. Ali gets out of it. Arm drag from Ali. Headlock takedown from Ali, mirroring exactly what Chip Day just did. Yeah.
And a little respect being shown for both men from this crowd here in Monroe, Georgia. Thanksgiving night. We want to thank everybody here in the building for joining us, spending part of their Thanksgiving with our family. What a night this has been. And speaking of family, we saw what happened earlier between the Brood and the Sexton Alliance, that family being torn in two. Going to hopefully see more of that here in the next couple weeks.
I don't know what to think about what's happened here. December 18th, our next event. We're not trying to take away from the main event here of our Thanksgiving show here right now. But, yeah, this is going to rock Southern Fried to its core right now, that you've had a group of guys that have been the focus of the shows here for the last couple of months, and then all of a sudden, what on earth is happening? They've imploded tonight. So there's no telling what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going on. Their locker room door was locked when we went back there. They didn't let anybody in. I don't even know who was in the locker room to begin with. I'm sure all of them weren't there. I don't really know what the hell happened, but beside the point there, interesting things happening on December 18th, I'm sure. David Ali now taking it to Chip Day a little bit. He's in control of the matchup right now. Big uppercut there from Ali, and he is working over Chip Day.
And you can see David Ali has that headlock clamped in on Chip Day. That's going to wear you down more than anything. And you can see David Weekley in there looking for a submission from Chip Day. Not going to find one on this headlock here, no matter how hard it gets.
No, You're not going to get Chip Day to submit, not on that. But it's going to wear him down even more. Ali's doing just that.
David Weekley, referee of the year for Georgia wrestling history, has signed this contest. Oh, and big shoulder tackle right there from David Ali, a guy who's a front runner for wrestler of the year, and there against another guy who's a front runner for that award as well.
Oh, absolutely. Chip Day picks and chooses where he works, picks and chooses when he works. His schedule is as flexible as anybody's in the state. He's in and out of the state of Georgia wrestling. Ali out there with a suicide dive right to the chest. He hits Chip Day, and Chip Day finds himself down in the middle of the entrance ramp. A vicious chop there right to the chest of Chip Day. Another chop to the chest there again.
Interesting to note that these two men have never fought in a one-on-one contest. They've been in tag team battles. They've been in multi-man matches like battle royals. But this is the very first time that they've gone one-on-one, and it's happening right here at Southern Fried.
That is true. You're right there. And it's for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship on top of that. Adding more to what this match means to these two men here. And Chip Day being smart here. He's not going to get pinned outside the ring. Taking his time and getting out onto the floor every time something happens here. But Ali comes out there. Chip Day ducks him right into the barricade here. Man, I tell you what, that's exactly what type of thing a 19-year veteran does, is that draws that young man, that eager wrestler out of the ring right into the snake pit.
Vicious chop there from do or die Chip Day. You know, and you talked about the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship being on the line in this one. That just goes to show how prestigious that Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship is. Everybody wants to compete for it. Everybody wants to come in the doors here in Monroe, Georgia, and challenge David Ali for that championship as Chip Day goes right into the security railing.
Flesh against steel doesn't end up well for Flesh. And he hit that barricade hard. Ali with that beautiful European uppercut of his as he is sending him right into that barricade there, and he rolls Chip Day right back into his ring. Oh, man. Jeez, Chip Day followed him right in there, and Ali landed hard on the back of his neck and head.
Brainbuster there by Chip Day. Hooks the leg. And right now, this is where Chip Day is the most dangerous. He is on his game. He has got David Ali rocked. And right now, if Chip Day can focus, if Chip Day can drown out this crowd and concentrate solely on David Ali, we could have a new Southern Fried champion.
Yeah, December 18th will look certainly different. If something crazy happens here and Chip Day ends up defeating David Ali, look at him manipulating the joint, that ankle of David Ali, twisting it back and forth there. Man, you can hear Ali screaming out in pain right now as Day goes to work on that left ankle. Ali's got those educated feet. Oh, man. Like a Boston Crab leg grapevine there.
Putting the pressure on the ankle of David Ali, and the crowd in Monroe, Georgia, trying to will on their savior, the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, David Ali. And right now, Chip Day has him mounted, still working over that leg. You can see the pressure being applied here.
Yeah, Day's just looking for something to grab, to twist. And Chip Day's no stranger to the educated feet as well. He can kick and go at it with the best of them here, and taking David Ali's legs out. If those shins and those ankles don't work and they're hurting, that's less power for the kicks to come through. And Chip Day knows that. David Ali will go to those kicks there when he's up against a guy that's around his same size. Chip knows that. Chip has Ali well scouted right now. We're going in about the 15-minute mark here of this matchup now, and Ali is struggling to make it to his feet here. There we go.
Oh, yeah, hooks him in for that butterfly suplex. This is when David Ali goes to that place. This is when David Ali is feeling it the most. When he can hit that flurry of offense. Oh, and head first in.
Yeah, right off that top turnbuckle there, Chip Day's climbing the ropes. Double drop kick right to the back there, but Chip Day landed hard on his head. You saw him grab the back of his neck when he landed. That didn't feel too good for Chip Day either.
Only a 2 count there. It says referee David Weekley.
Senior official in charge of this matchup right now, Chip Day. Going a little frustrated here. He's taking the rubber band out of the ponytail.
Do or die, Chip Day. He knows that that's exactly what it is right now. It's do or die. You've got to take David Ali out right now if he expects to walk home with his bags a little heavier.
Leg whip there, right, that left leg again, that knee area on Ali. Ali's going to continue as Weekley was checking on him there, but Ali has to stay off his feet for a little bit of time here just to recover from that. But Chip Day smells blood. Ali seriously in trouble there.
And right now, this is what Chip Day's got to do, but David Ali, always the fighter, the former street fighting champion, trying to fight his way back up, but a forearm knocks him right back down.
His chin just went straight up in the air when that hit landed on from Chip Day there. Almost like a knockout blow from Day, but Ali's still moving. And a kick right to the back of the leg there, that hamstring area. Everything on that left leg is going to hurt David Ali in the morning. Chip Day has him over that bottom rope. Putting the pressure on, grabbing the top rope. Adding that extra bit of pressure to David Ali's leg.
And manipulating that count all the way almost to the 5 to help out a little bit there with trying to injure the leg and just taking it to the very cusp without getting disqualified.
Ali back up to his feet, barely punching away. Chip Day's just letting him use the energy, letting him waste that gas tank. Beautiful side suplex there from Chip Day. He's got that leg again, locked in under the armpit, stretching and pointing that toe. David Ali's in such pain he didn't realize he was almost pinned there for a moment. But Chip Day has the point of his toe locked under his armpit, and he's stretching that leg of David Ali out so far. It's just unreal the amount of pain David Ali has got to be in right now. Day has it locked in big time, and Ali's right in the center of the ring.
And David Ali almost to the ropes, within a fingertip away from that bottom rope, and it hits, and he has to break the hold, does Chip Day.
See how long he keeps it there to that 5 count. Dropped it at 3. He may be in a little pain too here as well. But if it inflicts it on your opponent, you're going to go ahead and absorb it on your own. Ali with some kicks.
Had a chance to talk to David Ali before this matchup. He told me that he knows that he had to avoid certain offensive maneuvers from Chip Day, but also he had to try to throw Chip Day off his game, and so far hasn't been able to do that.
Don't know. You wonder what kind of a plan you got to have coming out here. You wouldn't expect Chip Day to ask for a test of strength in a matchup or something like this. You'd usually see somebody like a large Judas or Techi Makuji come out and do something like that. But yet again, Chip Day's coming out and asking for a test of strength at the beginning of the match. It's just to throw off whatever Ali's scouted. It's not something he would normally do in a matchup of a guy that's the same size as him.
Well, what David Ali just did, though, a moment ago was hit that uppercut off the second rope, and now he has rocked Chip Day. He now has Chip Day backward up, but Chip Day fights off. Wait a minute, goes in. Caught him with the right.
Ali slipped out. He's on that top rope. Drop kick there from Ali, matching one earlier from Chip Day. Ali's back up there. Ali's going to be relentless. Beautiful spot there. Gathers the leg up. Could that be it? Just a 2 count from referee David Weekley, holding up his fingers less than 1 inch apart.
And right now, this is the time that David Ali needs to try to, number one, gather his resources back up. He needs to kind of get in there, but he also has to do it quickly. Oh, right there, because Chip Day just locked him in. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Beautiful spin kick from Chip Day. And David Ali might be knocked out, but Day struggling to make it to his feet. David Ali, look at that. Smartly there. Rolls out to the floor, and Ali saves a pinfall attempt there. Smart move, something Chip Day taught him about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing, too. You got to remember, you don't expend any energy going to the outside of the ring. You would have tried to kick out, and right now, he's got, David Ali doesn't have to get back into this matchup. Count out, he loses, but he doesn't lose the championship. Chip Day knows that, and is going right after. Oh!
Wow,
Whoa.
Chip Day went flying there, knee first, right to the side of the head of David Ali. And Day knows Ali's got to get pinned in the ring. That's right where he sent him after he landed the knee. Double knees right to the chest as well. Vintage Chip Day right there. Ali's back on top there, but Day's got the leg locked in.
And David Ali did a wrong thing. He positioned himself too far away.
Ali's thrashing side to side here, trying to do something. Look at the pain he's in right now.
Do or die, Chip Day has that locked in. David Ali fighting for the ropes. He's about 8 feet away from the ropes this time.
You got to watch Chip Day. Is Chip Day going to reach up and grab a rope for leverage? Is Ali going to tap out?
Oh, wait a minute. Put his hands down. That helps to alleviate some of the pressure. On all fours and now trying to control the body. And he hits the ropes. He got to the ropes. Chip Day will have to break.
They tell you when you get on a plane, the closest exit to you might not be in front of you. It may be behind you. That's exactly where it was. Instead of going for what was in front of him, he rotated and went to the side, and he was closer to those ropes and able to get out of that hole. Smart move there from David Ali. Great ring awareness. And Chop and Chip is going back to work here on the chest of David Ali. That oxygen is going to get sucked out of the chest of David Ali.
And right now, Chip Day with some bad intentions has Ali on that top rope.
He's fighting out of it. Ali trying his best to get out of no man's land there. Chip Day has that shoulder, that arm over his head. Going for a superplex there. Ali's fighting through, and Day's down on the mat again. Big pendulum kick from Day, and look, Day's struggling to stay on his feet.
Both these men have battled each other beyond the point of exhaustion. Right now, it's going to be that home run hit. It's going to be that swing or miss that's going to win this one. Oh, and big superplex. Oh, wait a minute. Both men are down.
What? 2 counts there. Chip Day with a super kick right to the side of the head of Ali. Pump kick from Ali. Discus forearm misses. Ali with another kick. Day is down. Ali is down. Both men tanks near empty right now. Here comes the crowd back into it. They don't know like you and I do, JJ, that this man is a formidable opponent for the champion David Ali. They've seen Ali beat Judas one-on-one. Look at this now, flurry of offense from these two gentlemen. They are just going at it now.
Center of the ring, trading leather, is Chip Day and David Ali. Oh, now the kick there by Chip Day. Another one in the corner.
Chip's been working that chest over. He almost forgot about Ali's left leg, but he went right back to it there, and it stopped Ali in his tracks. Ali had forgotten about it too, I'm sure, at that point. That pain goes away after the adrenaline kicks in.
Both these men, this match has gone 20-plus minutes.
Ali went for the kill shot while Day was down. Day is down. Ali's setting up for it.
This is what netted him the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. Oh, and there it is, the kill shot.
And that is it. David Ali retains over Chip Day. Just took one quick shot.
And still Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, your savior, David Ali.
Fans chanting for David Ali, very excited here.
I am your savior.
Great showing for David Ali tonight, as he is victorious here over Chip Day. Both of these men just flat out here in the center of the ring, exhausted after this near 30-minute matchup here. And these guys gave it all.
Let's cut that music. Security, get Chip Day out of here.
Oh. Hold on here.
Chip, we have no business with you. Now, since we got rid of some dead weight, we can get back to our mission. David Ali, you are holding my championship. So, David, it looks like these people are gonna earn you a whooping.
Hold up, CT Keys is there. The Approved was getting ready to come into the ring and go after David Ali after Chip Day goes to the back. And now they're thinking twice about it. Now that CT Keys has come out. David Ali leans over and sees who's in the ring with him. Standing side by side with his old running buddy.
Screw this! Screw this crap right now! I am sick to damn hell of you assholes! I don't care. One leg, no leg. I can do this all day. Wait. I just got, hold on. Give me 1 second. I just got the crap kicked out of me by Chip Day, and that hurt like hell. But I can think clearly enough to see that there's only 3 of you and there's only 2 of us. But I don't care. I failed math. I'll keep failing math because the 2 of us can whoop all 3 of your asses all day. No. Listen. I'm done talking, except for these last few words. The 3 of you and the 2 of us. December 18th is gonna be the end of the Approved handicap match. Handicap Manders, you're in the building. I know you're watching. Make it happen. CT Keys, Cutthroat, CT Keys versus the savior of Georgia, the savior of Southern Fried. I'm gonna save this place once and for all.